Hi, I'm Renming Tan. You could address me as Morgan. I have been studying fine arts at the University for the Creative Arts for 5 years, throughout my BA, MA, even from foundation course. Whilst to fine arts, both the practical and the theoretical research have been taking place therein, constitutive of the erudition, of the knowledge of art history, for example, since avant-garde, the contemporary art, philosophy, aligned with the creation of profuse amount of artworks across various media, such as installation, sculpture, painting, performance, and other visual artworks. But one could view my works through my social accounts on Instagram and YouTube channel, where my portfolio reflective from my research in last few years could be restored and promoted. Well, besides of that, the reason that I would like to undertake further PhD, a research degree, is attributed to which further research is demanded as to the theory of contemporary art or fine arts for me, particularly pertinent to the question of how contemporary art, with its exhibitive media exemplified by installation artwork, installation art could be further attached to the purpose of advertising or commercial promotion. And my fine art research, my research of fine arts in the past was admittedly too ideal. As less commercial approach has been involved, and a more historical and practical theory about art will be my focus. And from time to time, even though I was accepting commissions or submitting works for open calls, this commercial relation was too monotonous, filled, to the moment when I visited the exhibition of Loewe, in Shanghai a few months ago. Loewe, famous of, leather luxury, as the commercial brand, for the exhibition. In that exhibition, what I could feel is a sense of sublimation of the Loewe brand. Initially only perceived as a purely commercial exhibition. Therein, installation art becomes, the key, the predominant manner to approach audiences, who will then rather perceptively and spatially feel the Loewe and imprint its brand name in mind, inclusive of the producing processing factory, and all these initially tedious industrial steps have been, perceptively and spatially filled, has been made and displayed in interactive, installation, interactive installations, able to capture and persuade audiences with the Loewe sign, and the Loewe sign developed as a culture form, as a part of life, worthwhile to be documented through art as its social function. Installation art, conceived as a contemporary art form, arising since mid or late of 20th century. In simplified words, it's a kind of artwork presented with an immersive and a spatial setting, which renders further intense perception toward audiences than the expression of just singular medium. In installation art, more than one art medium, whatever traditional or advanced, could be embraced able to create that environment, which is also what I have been focusing on in my BA and MA journey. So by undertaking the further research degree, I believe I could have further profound understanding of this production, the production of how contemporary art and its media exemplified by installation art could serve a commercial aim. It's forced to document and emphasize commercial science as an integral component of life and culture symbol. It's forced to make semiotic play of this kind, then able to even stimulate advertising effect as its finality. And after my practical research for files lasting for 5 years, 5 years, I've been exhausted to make more works for institutional purpose. Therefore, in the prospective research degree, I will rather take all my effort on the theoretical, development derived from this question as the next step. To then comprehend and create thesis about contemporary art in relation to the particular way of its, so-called installational commercialization today. So that's my motivation and rationale for it. Thanks.